Rewind!
Come up from the ends.
Babes, welcome back to my channel. You alright? In this video, I'm going to be having a little bit of fun. I don't mean to offend anyone, just a little bit of fun. In case you haven't gathered already, I'm not originally from London. Slight giveaway when I open my little mouth. But I have been living here for, what, coming up for 10 years now. I feel old. Wow. But yeah, I am originally from Manchester. So in this video, what I would like to do is give an insight on what it is like as a Manc lass, a Manc girl, a Manc woman living in London. And it's not one of those videos where it's like, it's expensive to live in London, you need this much money and yada, yada, yada. This is a fun video. So get your brew, get your biscuits and enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. Firstly, I'm going to be touching on the accent. Now, Londoners love an accent. This is my experience anyway. They love an accent. Like, you'll open your mouth and they'll be like, oh, you're not from around here. No, I'm not from around here. The thing is, unless they have travelled outside of London or lived outside of London, 99.9% of the time, they will guess the wrong regional dialect for you. A lot of the time, I get really excited sometimes because when people guess the right place for where I'm from, I'm like, oh, well done. Because most of the time people will turn around to me and they'll go, oh, where are you from, Birmingham? No, I'm from further north than that. Oh, Wolverhampton. What? Well, I'm from up north, not the Midlands. Like, there's London, there's the Midlands, and then there's up north, and then there's up further north, like Scotland. After they've established where you're actually from, they will then sometimes go on to try and mimic your accent. Oh my God. And the thing is, it sounds horrific. Horrific. It's like, oh, do you go and have a cup of tea? Oh, kid, where are you from? Okay, as a Manc, I will admit, we do sing when we talk, but we don't sound like that. Like, oh, please. Or if they don't mimic the way you talk, they will make you keep talking, saying random things because they think you sound funny. Like, my daughter's father does this to me all the time because he's like, oh, Donette can't talk properly, listen. And he'd be like, oh, say, what can I say? Say Birmingham. Because Londoners say Birmingham. Like, there's no letters in it. I will say Birmingham. And he's like, or say Nottingham. And I'll say Nottingham. He's like, you can't talk. Nottingham. What? The other thing is, be prepared to repeat yourself. Whatever you're going to ask someone that you've never spoke to before, you're going to probably have to say it twice, because as soon as you open your mouth, they're going to be confused because you've got an accent. So when you're talking, they're not actually paying attention to what you're saying. They're thinking, oh my gosh, she's got an accent. I wonder where she's from. Let's come to this till. Hiya, can I get 6 chicken nuggets, a medium fries, and a medium strawberry milkshake, please? Sorry, what was that order? 6 chicken nuggets, a medium fries, and a medium strawberry milkshake, please. And a barbecue sauce. Chicken mayo? No, not chicken mayo, chicken nuggets. Thank you. Right, so now I will move on to being out and about in London. You're probably thinking, why does she need to tell us about being out and about in London? But trust me, there are things you need to know before you step out into that big, wild city known as London. Now look, in Manchester, an escalator is an escalator. It's like, you see the escalator, you get on the escalator, you go about your business. In London, an escalator has a fast lane and a non-moving lane. Now this one, I can't stress this enough. I cannot stress this enough. It is for your own good. Look, if you do not want to walk up or down the escalator, please stick to the right hand side of the escalator. hold on and just keep still. Do not sway over to that left-hand lane, because that is the fast lane. That is the fast lane. And if you get in somebody's way, they will not think twice about pitching you out of the way. Because you know something? The people don't business. They won't business with you. They have places to be. They have meetings to get to, work to get to, dinner parties to go to. Okay? So stay to the right-hand side on the escalator if you do not want to walk up or down the escalator. Thank you. Right, when it comes to driving, up north, you may be the most experienced, best driver in the world, yeah? Queen, king of the roads. In London, whatever you learn in your driving lessons means nothing. Nothing. You come to the roundabout or something, you think it's your right of way. It's not your right of way. A roundabout is just like a game of chance. You will sit there in the car and everyone will be looking at everyone, and then no one will go because no one knows whose right of way it is. So then someone just thinks, oh, sod it, I'm going to go. If Harry over there wants to pull out on you, Harry's going to pull out. If Timmy over there wants to pull out on you, Timmy's going to pull out. It is every man for themselves. And the other thing is, no matter what time of the night, what time of the morning, what time of the afternoon it is, there is always traffic. If you are off ends and lost, chances are, if you stop to ask someone else, say like you're in West End and you're trying to get to blah blah hotel for a meeting because you've come down for the day or whatever, if you stop someone on the street thinking they will be able to tell you how to get to where you need to be, no. Because the chances are they're probably not from the same area either, and they won't have a clue where you need to get to, and they're probably lost themselves. So, yeah. Now I'll move on to the people. I do love Londoners. I'll tell you this, the people in London are completely different to the people in Manchester. Some people will be thinking, how can that be? No, trust me, it's true. Up north, we're bubbly, we're sort of happy-go-lucky. You'll see someone on the street, if you have eye contact with them, you'll say, hey, hi, you okay? Morning. Doesn't mean that you know them. You're just acknowledging that there is another human being there and you've said hi to them. In London, don't look anybody in the face, okay? Because they're probably going to look at you and think, what are you looking at me for? I actually have a Manc mode for when I'm up north and then a London mode. Sort of have a London mode because I'm still quite chatty. I mean, I live in Greater London, so my area still is only a town, I'd say. So I get away with managing to talk to people and stuff. And obviously, because I go to the same shops and stuff, I sort of know the people in there anyway. They probably think, oh, that Manc girl that talks loads is here again. I wouldn't say the people aren't as friendly because they are rude. I'm not saying that they're rude. I think what it is, because the city is so diverse, there's so many different communities and people from different cultures and people with different languages and stuff. I think it's just easier for people to just stay in their own little bubble and go about their daily duties, not having to talk to anyone. I think that's what it is. Right, shopping. Because I know us Mancs love a good shop. I would say Manchester is a whole lot better for shopping than London. Because down here, everything is spread out. Okay, if you go to Westfield, which is the big shopping centre, well, there's two of them. If you go there, fair enough, everything's under one roof, like Trafford Centre. And that's sort of like Trafford Centre's set in its own place. So when you're going to the Trafford Centre, it's like when you're going to Westfield. You know that you're going there, so you will go and plan to spend the whole day there, or you're going for there for something in particular. But like, say like when we go to town, like the city centre, I don't know, I suppose we think that everything is sort of spread out because we've got Market Street, then we've got the Arndale, then if you don't need anything from Market Street or the Arndale, you go over to St Anne's Square or whatever. That's nothing. That is close. Everything is super, super close there. In London, when it will take you a whole day just to walk down Oxford Street. Oxford Street is packed with tourists. People
walk at snail pace.
And then they just stop, like stop dead in their track. Walking, trying to meander through them. You're just like, oh, what are you doing? Don't do that. The only place where people walk slow in London, Oxford Street. And the thing about Oxford Street, the shops are all spaced. You need to jump on the bus to get to one end of the street to the other. And you think getting on the bus is quick. No, getting on the bus is not quick because it's stuck in traffic, because there's pure traffic. And you've got the people on them little bike things sort of cutting up the bus and stuff. Oh my gosh, got 2 shopping bags and I've been here for 4 hours already. The stress, the stress, the stress. Up north, for our toiletries and stuff, we have like B&M bargains and home bargains where you can get all the branded stuff at a cheaper price. So you don't have to go to Tesco or Sainsbury's to get like your toilet cleaners and stuff. In London, there's literally the pound shop, which is the pound shop, which you don't really get proper stuff in the pound shop. Or there's the normal price shop, like the normal shop. There's no in between. So lovelies, that was my guide to what it is like being a Manchester girl living in London. If anyone else has any experiences they would like to add to my list, please just drop me a line down below. Drop me a line down below, and it's nice to communicate. Remember, I'm a mank. I like to talk. If you want to keep a check on what I'm up to and stuff with me and myself, my girls, follow me on Snapchat. You can also follow me on Instagram. And if you would like to subscribe to my channel, I suggest you hit that button now. I'm waiting. I shall see you next time because I'm going to go and make my brew. So in a bit, kid. In a bit. Yeah, Brooklyn, Keon, come on, get your asses over here. We're going in. Nice one, me back to bed. £85. Don't wreck it. Right.